I'm Nahal. I'm studying on the acting and performance at Wimbledon, UAL. I'm on my second year. So I started acting from around 18, 19. I was growing up in Guildford and working in local theatre companies, but I was doing commercials and campaigns here and there, and decided to then come to UAL in lockdown and get my acting and performance degree. So I think I've actually recently had a really big change in the themes that I love working in and the genres that I like working in, and I think my main focus actually now is going to be solely within comedy. I have always loved being a comedic actor, and I love the whole comedic timing and this breaking the fourth wall energy. I did a kind of 72 questions with Vogue, a comedic short film where I kind of broke out of my character, spoke to the audience. I did a parody version of the Vogue 72 questions.
Honestly, I'm like a cat whisperer, dog whisperer. Honestly, call me Steve Irwin.
I'm based more around film and TV, which I love, and which is what I've done. I hadn't done a lot of the theatre side of it. So I feel like the extra training is good because it's allowed me to delve back into it, especially during our break being in COVID. My group on this unit are focusing on Shakespeare for women. So we're focusing on bringing the voices of the women within Shakespeare that have never got given much airtime or much credit for how big a role they play within Shakespeare's plays. And we're kind of dissecting it, pulling it apart and bringing it together and having a similar Carol Churchill's Top Girls, and putting all of these kind of big characters into one room and letting the conversation flow. It's not going to be scripted. We're sort of devising our pieces, improvising where we can, and just letting it unfold really naturally. I think we're just going to see what each of us have come up with our own monologues. As a mature student as well, coming to university, I'm ready to just line up all the collaborative work that I've got.
In my spare time, I love giving back to the community here.
I'm very one to just dive in different areas. I like to challenge myself. I've been enjoying doing commercials and music videos a lot for local artists and stuff. I find that really, really fun to work with small knit groups.